What's poppin' YouTube? Welcome back here to a new league that I'm part of. A draft analysis of a new league that I'm part of. This video will have no thumbnail, will have no face cam. Don't worry. It'll return once we're doing once the league actually starts rolling and we get the battles. This is just for the analysis. Because we're going to have some things pop up on the screen and whatnot. It's going to take up a lot of the space. So you're just going to be here with me and my voice. As you can see, you can already see the Pokemon that I drafted. I'm choosing to do it this way and just showing the whole draft like that. And I'm going to go through the Mons one by one. How about that? I'll go through the Mons one by one. First of all, this is a Sword and Shield Wi-Fi League. LC, of course. The PBAL. This is a sub-league to PBAL. This is PBAL LC. I believe PBAL also has a main league that I'm not part of, but I'm part of the Little Cup. So, I have been enjoying Little Cup for quite a while now. I've been enjoying playing it on Smogon, and I've been doing it a little bit on off-screen draft leagues as well, and I'm really enjoying Little Cup. So, with that out of the way, why don't we go through the Mons? I'm not going to go into LC specifics because there are some few things like instead of saying the base speed of a Pokemon would be like 70, in this you would say base speed is 17. That because you are calculating the way you are doing. Whoa, this became loud all of a sudden. This music here. Hold on. There you go. Sorry about that. The way you say speed in this game is, for example, Gastly here is our first Mon, has 18 speed. That is the max speed it goes to when you have put everything into speed and give it timid. It has 18 speed. That's what you say. That's what it counts as. That's what you do. With that other way, that's the same for other stats as well, like HP. However, for HP, you would do it uninvested, I think. So you would say Gastly has 19 HP, because that's not uninvested. I think. Special attack, I think, is without going plus. Like, for speed, you go to timid as well. But for special attack, you would say that Gastly has 19 special attack. Another thing to note is that EVs in LC is super weird. It goes up in weird incrementals. So for like base 100 for Gastly, because all the monsters are level 5, it takes quite a lot of EVs sometimes to put up the stat. So for base 100 for Gastly has, even though it's level 5, it takes 36 EVs to get it up by 1 point. And then from 36, you have to go all the way to 116 to get up to 18. And then you have to go to 196 to get to 19 special attack. And then you can't get more. So EVs in Little Cup is super weird because you just kind of dump into whatever is left that you can dump it into. If that makes sense. So like, yes, so for Gastly, for example, it makes sense to go plus speed in, I go timid, then max speed, put it to 196 EVs into that, 196 EVs into special attack as well, and then you can put 160 into HP, and then and then you've used all your EVs. It's LC is a little bit weird like that, but that's just how it is. I find it fun. I find LC really fun. But with that out of the way, let me explain my Mons here, because we've already spent nearly 5 minutes. Haha. Right, so Gastly. First boy on the chopping block here. Little boy Gastly. Banned in regular LC ladder, because it's just too good. Made it all the way to my pick. This thing gets fucking everything. And when I say everything, I mean everything. Nearly. It gets so much. For a first stage Mon, for a basic Mon on a 3-stage line, this thing gets Clear Smog to remove the stat changes. It gets Dark Pulse, it gets Dazzling Gleam, it gets Energy Ball. This thing gets a Giga Drain, it gets Hex with Will-O-Wisp. If you want to do that, it gets Nightshade. Nightshade's not that great in Little Cup. I don't know. It's not that great in Little Cup because you do 5 damage each time. Nightshade kind of sucks. We got Pain Split. It gets Perish Song. We got Sidekick. We got Shadow Ball. We got Sludge Bomb, Sludge Wave. We got Thunderbolt. Then it's both Toxic. There's Trick Room, Taunt, Sucker Punch. Sucker Punch's not going to do that much. I don't care too much about the physical moves. They also get like Poison Jab, Knock Off, Ice Punch, Fire Punch. It has punching moves, whatever. They don't matter too much. It gets Dream Eater. Dream Eater is useful. Icy Wind. You know what I mean. It gets Regular Thunder. It gets Sap Cannon. Venoshock. It gets a lot of stuff. Thief is also kind of fun, but it's not so good on Gastly because it will die anyway from a knockoff. So if the item goes off, or if it has, and it's not really going to take hits either. Let's be real here. Gastly's not taking hits. But it does damage. It's strong. It's really strong. Life Orb or whatever. This thing's strong. This thing does damage. That's really it about it. It also gets Hypnosis, I think. Gets Destiny Bond. That's something to keep in mind. It's a fast Destiny Bond user that is frail. So that's pretty good. So yeah, that's a Gastly. That's Gastly for you. Up next, boom, Bunnelby. Whew, I like Bunnelby. I'm not real. Bunnelby is strong. It might only have base 36 attack. But remember that does get doubled by a huge power. So it's suddenly quite a lot. Suddenly does a lot of damage. It gets Earthquake. It gets a lot of coverage. Earthquake, Ironhead, Power Up Punch, Quick Attack, Rock Slide, Stone Edge. It also gets some special moves that could be a problem. For some mods, it could potentially be problematic. It gets like Surf. It gets Sludge Bomb. Don't ask me why. But in LC, it's actually useful to have, even if your stat isn't that high for like the other move, the other attack. It is useful to sometimes use something that isn't as strong to hit something super effectively. So it's there. It's U-turn as Wild Charge as well as Sword Stance setup. Even though I think most of the time I would prefer to go Power Up Punch, but it has a lot. It has a lot. Spikes as well. I don't think I said that. I don't know. Facade, Bulk Up, setup 2. There's a lot this thing can do. I like it. It's definitely good. It also has Toxic. It's one of the few mods that still does have Toxic, so that's pretty nice. It also has Recycle along with Cheek Pouch ability. That's noteworthy, I would say the least. I would say. Super Fang is a cool move. There's also Strength is a thing. There's a few things. I like it. I definitely like it. Bulldoze to lower speed on something that comes in potentially. Because speed is very important in LC. That's something I should mention. Speed is extremely important. It's a good Scarfer. It's a good setup. Boy, good Bandit as well. Bandit quick attack is pretty good. It's a good mod. I like it. I like Bunnelby. By the way, this is not the order I drafted. Is it? Drafted my team in. It was in the beginning. It was completely different. But it's changed out 5 mods. The 5 that stayed from that is from those I switched out is Gastly, Pancham, Selobgo, Bergmite, and Wimpod. Those are the only ones that stayed in the from the original 5. But moving on, we have a Diglett Alola. So this thing has some cute things it can do. It's a Steel type. That was one of the big reasons why I took it. It's a Ground type. Very good. Tangling Hair is very nice. It's very nice in LC, as we just talked about. Speed being so important. We got Tangling Hair. Right. With that, it's a rocker. Nice. Sucker Punch. Nice. It gets Steel Beam for some reason, which could be useful sometime. I don't know. Body Slam to be annoying. Get the paralysis for the, you guessed it, The speed. Yup. Toxic. I mean, all the old mons are not only in Gen 6. I mean, all that are not only in Gen 8. It's toxic. I think most mons get toxic now because it's post-home. I think most get toxic again. But it's nice. It's nice. Again, it just hits pretty hard. Got decent move, got a pretty nice move pool. And a lot of cool things you can do. So hooray for Diglett Alola. Then we got Pancham. Pancham is kind of the same. There's not I don't even forgot to do this. Diglett Alola, there you go. Hello. So excuse the GIF you're seeing right now. I for some reason could not find anything at all for this thing. The website where I found all these others on did not have Pancham for some reason. I don't fucking know why. It wasn't there. But Pancham is really strong. Base 82 attack is kind of insane. It's pretty high. It's pretty high. It's higher than the Diglett. And Diglett is already pretty strong. It's Pancham's good. It has 14 attack. A lot of really good move pulls. I guess knockoff. Knockoff is insane now. A lot of good setup. It's just Pancham's the same. There's not much I can talk about. I just want to go through it. But Pancham is kind of the same story as Diglett Barnaby. It hit hard. It has coverage. It do the thing. Does it get parting shot? It gets parting shot. Yes, that was. I do remember that. That was one of the reasons I did consider it over a few others. Parting shot is super nice. Parting shot is so nice. It's somewhat slow, but there's nothing a scarf can't fix. Hey. Selobgo. Now this one is also similar to Gastly. It's here to hit hard, right? The only problem is it takes some damage. You know, it's a little bit frail, but it hit hard. Base 105. Special attack. Whew. I think does it go to the same as Gastly? No, it goes higher than Gastly. Gastly goes to 19, but being base 100. Selobgo can go to 20. It hits harder. Also has a good move pool. It gets Energy Ball, it gets Flash Catting, it gets Psychic Side Shock, Shadow Ball. Has some annoying things. It can Acid Armor, it can do some setup. Thunder Wave stuff. Recover, of course. Yeah, screens. Can set up screens. Can do Sash and Dabber stuff. Endeavor's not so good on this because it's slow. But that's Pain Split too. Even though Recover is better most of the time, but you know what I mean. I keep forgetting to change here. I'm sorry. Selobgo. There you go. Yeah, that's really it. It's really it hit hard. Now it's getting more into a little bit more interesting ones. You got Bergmite. Whew. Bergmite, big boy. Oh, I love Bergmite. This thing is defense. Thing's defense for days. It also has a really high attack compared to some other mons. It has higher attack than Diglett. So that's pretty good. Higher attack than Diglett. It gets Sturdy. Sturdy is nice. A lot of good moves. It's a rapid spinner. Go figure. That's really important. If you want to stack some spikes and rocks on the other side, make sure to have that rapid spinner ready. Yeah. I don't think there's much else to go over. Icy Wind. And some other things. It has an okay move pool. It's not amazing. It's one of the lower tier picks. It's tier 3. So there's not amazingly a lot with it. Up next, we've got Inkay. Hello, Inkay. What's up? This thing is very interesting. This is a contrary mon, of course. This is contrary. Stab stab knockoff. Nasty plot setup. Of course, we get that superpower. That superpower contrary. This thing's gonna sweep things if people are not ready for it. You can also set up Trick Room for Solosis potentially. Now you might say, hey, your team is pretty bug weak, isn't it? Bugs are trash. There's a few good bugs. But it's not the end of the world. I have Diglett. Diglett should be able to do quite well. Gastly can take bug hits. Bergmite should take some bugs as well, at least the physical ones. So it's not too bad. It's not that bad. Also gets Destiny Bond. We're tricky, boys. We're tricky. So yeah. It's just here. It can catch some people off guard if they're not ready for the things to happen. That's nice. It can also be a sweep stopper potentially with Topsy-Turvy, which is nice. Yeah. Up next, we got Mortal. Mortal is a very nice mon. It gets Spore. It gets Spore. It gets Strength Sap. It gets Leech Seed. It actually has a decently high special attack too, along with it. It has a high special defense, so it's kind of our special defense wall, like how Bergmite is our physical wall. It also has decently high physical defense too. It has 55. It gets a lot of annoying moves: Toxic, Thunder Wave, Spore. Probably Spore will be used most of the time because Spore's broken. Get Slush Bomb, get Moonblast, get Giga Drain, Energy Ball. You know the deal. You know what this thing does. Poplio. I haven't actually had the chance to look at Poplio that much, but it is quite mixed in attack and special attack, so it can run both, and it has okay move pool for both. For physical, it has priority with Aquajet. And for special, it has some powerful moves, such as Moonblast, Hydro Pump, Ice Beam, Hyper Voice as well, with Liquid Voice. Hyper Voice, Liquid Voice. I don't know if that becomes... I don't think that becomes better. I don't think it boosts. I can do some Parasol, can do Whirlpool. Does it get Whirlpool? Aha! Can do Whirlpool Parasol trapping. I should not reveal all my strats here. Shh, you didn't hear that. You didn't hear that. You did not hear that. Of course, Blizzard, if you want to go that route, gets Waterfall. Skull, of course, gets Play Rough on the physical side. It gets a little bit more coverage on the special side, but if you don't need the coverage, the physical side is great because you can also have priority. So that's really nice. Ain't no problem. It's a good mon. There's no setup, but we don't need that because we have Skull and whatnot. So that's cool. And then last but not least, we have Low Wimpod. You might ask me, why the hell do you have Wimpod? Wimpod sucks. Yes it does. But there has to be, for point reason, there has to be a tier 4 pick. I was gonna go for Grubbin because I wanted webs, but it got Tonight. So I took the next best thing. So if I don't run spikes on Bunnelby a week for some reason, and for some reason Wimpod would be pretty good, this thing is decently fast. It hits 18. It has the same speed as Gastly. And it's a spiker. So the point is, it's gonna be quick, maybe even Scar. Scar, get up the spikes, Wimp out, free pivot. And then potentially come into even the attack isn't too bad. So priority Aquajet is fine. Or maybe I can get some taunt off with it, Toxic. You know, it's honestly, but if I bring this mod, it's just gonna be some annoying thing. Strugglebug potentially to lower special attack. It's because it's fast. I could even do something else with it that I see now, which I'm not going to reveal to anyone, because in case someone else watches this, I don't want to say it. I don't want to say it. But I did spot something that it has available, which is kind of cool. So with that, your boy is that's my whole draft. That's the whole draft. Gastly, Bunnelby, Alolan Diglett, Pancham, Solosis, Bergmite, Inkay, Morlul, Poplio, and Wimpod. What do you think? I think this is good. I think it could have been better. I fucked up my draft for a bit. That's why I had to change out 5 mons. Because I fucked up my points and ended up having three tier 4 mons, like Wimpod. It was not good. The team was good, but I had like no option. I had like 7 mons to choose from, and the rest were tier 4s that were really never going to see the day. But that's it. I think this team is really strong. I'm really excited to use it. The first matchup was looking kind of rough. I'm not gonna lie. The first matchup team is pretty good. So with that said, I'm gonna head out. The good old 20 minutes here. So peace out.